інституту.
Thank you,
Давайте
buongiorno.
привітаємо.
I will be very short too, as my colleague, my French colleague. I prepared a little presentation, but I would like to insist on the fact that Italian Cultural Institute is one of, in Ukraine. We are in Yaroslavl, here in the center of the city. We are at the embassy, Italian embassy. We have a mission, and we are formed, and we are an office abroad of our Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And we are not a cultural network as Goethe Institute, but we work in the embassy and in the institute with the aim of disseminate Italian culture, Italian heritage, Italian language abroad. So in this aim, our two ministries, Italian ministry and Ukrainian ministry, are organizing an agreement, a cultural agreement, from which will be a consequent. There will be a following executive protocol for our cooperative and collaborating activities. In the specific day of presentation of cultural grants, I organized and extracted some information from Italian Cultural Ministry Italian Ministry for Foreign Affairs site with opportunities for cultural operators and students in Italy. So I try to go very, very rapid. The website of reference is this one, www.esteri.it. And the information about this policy of university internationalization policies is in this. And there is also another platform, a Cineca platform, which I want to sign out. It is about all international agreements entered by Italian universities, so it is quite possible that Ukrainian universities have these agreements with Italian universities. So for students, I will suggest this kind of issue. Another field of application for us is the grants for foreign citizens and Italian citizens living abroad, awarded by the Italian government. They are under the name of Study in Italy platform. And in this site, Study in Italy.esteri.it, there is all grants for academic years. I only tell that for Ukraine there are 45 months awarded and grants organized, and the application passed through this site. And the period, the courses are for master's degree, courses of higher education, art, music and dance, so conservatory too, PhD program, research under academic supervision, and Italian language and cultural courses for students of Italian department abroad. Grants application, the application deadline is every year in April, and the name of these grants in Italian are borse sumchi. Scholarship offered by Italian universities. There are also this kind of scholarships from different universities, not in the frame of Italian government and Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And it is necessary to sign out this site, which is inside esteri.it. So the whole, the great website includes all these informations in all languages, so English, French, Arabic, Russian. There is also this program, Invest Your Talent in Italy. It is for master's and postgraduate courses taught in English. Italian universities are making some efforts in order to organize these courses in English. And also there are some training and scholarships. Also this program is in this case there are some information about participating universities at this program, Italian universities. Also the information, the general entry qualification required are 3 or 4 years bachelor's degree, so they are for a professional profile. There are also some scholarship for special projects, and they are led out from the embassies and Italian cultural institutes. So every year there can be some special projects, so please check our sites every 3-4 months if there are some information about this special project. The embassy and the Italian Cultural Institute are, as usual, contain the list of this project. Some words, but very, very few words on cultural diplomacy, which is a branch of our Ministry of Foreign Affairs, leading with culture and university. Every year there are some agreements and protocols signed, as I told before, and there are also an important there is also an important work in cooperation with UNESCO. You know that Italy has the most important number of UNESCO heritage sites. So in this is the work of our ministry for this cultural diplomacy, and there are also the work for Italian language spreading and Italian courses of Italian language and culture, as here in Kiev and also in the universities abroad. Some Italian teachers, mother tongue teachers, work here abroad, and they are prepared from the Italian universities for foreign, so Università per Stranieri, Siena e Perugia, which prepared these teachers, and there are possibilities for universities and Department of Italian to ask for prepared Italian language mother tongue teachers, and as Embassy and Italian Cultural Institute work for this every year. If there are some applications from universities in order to organize this work for lectors or lecturers or teachers. There is a certificate of knowledge of Italian language, which name is CLIC, Certificato Lingua Italiana di Qualità, Certificate of Italian Language of Quality. And there are four universities which prepare this Italian language quality certification, and there are University for Foreigners of Perugia, Siena, as I told, and also Comitato Dante Alighieri, which is not the Italian Cultural Institute, but it's a part of the Italian cultural promotion of language abroad, and also Roma Tor Vergata. And in Ukraine it is possible to have all these certificates. We too participate in translation, dubbing and book fair grants. Last year there were 5 books which have been translated into Ukrainian thanks to these grants. Every year deadline is as usual in March. And yes, in March. And there are also these kind of grants provided not only from Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but also from Italian Ministry of Cultural Heritage. So there are different applications and issues, but they are in order to make translations of film, dubbing, also translations, grants, and when the book has not been printed, it is an help, contribute. If it is already printed, it is a grant, the different name, but they're quite good opportunities for publishers. Other opportunities are under the site of the Ministry of Cultural Heritage and Activities and Tourism, a lot of things in this ministry. Ministero dei Beni e delle Attività Culturali, and here there are some special opportunities following the field of application, for example, art or architecture, or also by the Europa Creativa, Creative Europe, Italian Creative Europe, and also opportunities for tourism and for, yes, information about this law, art bonus, which is a law which worth to be followed and studied, because it permits a lot of good, as to say, if a very rich tycoon wants to invest in art, they can be a good amount of donation. So the bonus art allows a tax credit equals to 65% of the donated amount to those who make donations in support of the Italian public cultural heritage. For us, it was a very, very good working law. So I propose you to check it out, and also for the Ministry of Culture and the other ministry. Other opportunities, as I told, about art, architecture, contemporary missions and programs, workshops, also Central Institute for Catalog and Documentation, which works very, very deeply in Italy in order to conserve and restore some heritage. It is one of our atu. And they proposed also for Ukrainian students and also professionals to have some workshop in Italy in this institute. They are quite precise program and grants. So I propose once more to check website for Beni Culturali. And I think it's all. So I thank you, and I am available for eventual questions here or at the Institute.
Анна Пасторе презентувала програми діяльність Італійського культурного інституту. Якщо є питання, давайте їх поставимо. Будь ласка.
Добрий день, Анна. А скажіть, будь ласка, переклади стосуються тільки літератури чи ще й документальних фільмів?
Музикальні фільми.
Не довготривалих, хвилин там 15-12.
I'm sorry, and does translation concern only literature, books, or does it also concern non-documentary films?
Культурне спрямування. Фільм героїня Соломія Крушельницька, наприклад, так, яка довгий час творчий прожила в Італії.
So, for example, the film is on the cultural direction. The main character is Solomia Krushelnicka, who has spent a lot of time in Italy.
Yes, but we are some masters for dubbing. We used to prepare this dubbing information. No.
Мається на увазі титри, переклад.
Sous-titres. Yes, it is dubbing. Sous-titres. about this kind of formation, there are also in Italy, and you have to check with Cinema Institute in Cinecittà, for example. And I don't know if they have some grants, but they are state agencies, so state universities, so can be.